Hi, I'm Erfaren, and if there's one thing I'm really good at in Minecraft, it's dying. Oh gosh. Oh no. Ooh, no! If we want to run back up and see. So I figured, why not throw myself into Minecraft's most punishing mode and see what happens? Welcome to 24 Hours in Hardcore Minecraft, a new mini-series where I challenge myself to survive 24 real-life hours in Minecraft's hardest game mode. Having never played hardcore before, I'll be doing everything I can, not only to survive the first night, but to beat Minecraft itself. So now it's time for Hour 5. Welcome back to 24 Hours in Hardcore. Today we are still flying our happy Ghast. It's been like a week since I've actually been back on this, so trying to remember where we left off, but we are now going into our, I guess this is our 5th hour. And at the end of the last one, we had got all this lit up and started getting a little bit of work done here, and obviously getting our happy Ghast all good and ready to go for our future adventures, which is super exciting. We are going too far this way. So one thing I did want to say, and it doesn't really change anything, but this is really dangerous. I probably shouldn't do this, but we're now on 1.21.8, which it's just a bug fix. So like I said, nothing's different, but I figured it's just good to know. But before I do anything dumb, I'm gonna put myself back down on the happy Ghast, and let's take him back over here. Now, what we do need to do today is obviously continue working on that, light up that corner apparently, and then, I don't know, maybe try and actually get the villagers, for at least the one villager from over there, transported over here so we can start on a villager breeder or something similar to that. But before we do that, I'm going to run over here and take care of this guy because I really don't want to have anything able to spawn over here. And well, he's fallen down. So I guess we can run up here and figure out where the dark spot is. Oh, it's right here. Does that seem good? It seems good. All right, cool. So you'll notice, yeah, some of the mods are just a little bit different now. I moved everything to 1.21.8 and kind of merged it with some of my other instances of Minecraft. So we've got a couple new mods, but again, nothing that's going to be game changing. It's all just the quality of life mods that I normally run. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, so I think without further ado, you know what? We will actually go ahead and hop back up on the happy Ghast. We're going to fly over. I think I figured out, excuse me. I think I figured out how to get the chest boat attached. So we're going to try that again. And if that works, then we are golden, super good to go. So I'll grab that. I will grab you. Ooh, nice. Okay. And now we can start the ultra slow journey back this way. But hopefully, if we can get this to work how I'm expecting it should work, then we should be able to just fly. Oh, it's raining. We should just be able to fly right on over to the village, get the villager, and bring him back with no issues at all. And maybe, I guess we haven't had it loaded in, so there probably won't be any of the other villagers that have grown up yet, but maybe we can get a couple of the others too and bring them back. And then that way we're all set to go for a villager breeder, iron farm, whatever we should decide that we want. I've once again forgotten my bed, which is super intelligent of me. Oh, we could feed our cows. That's probably not a terrible idea. So there's our chest boat. There are our cows. And we've got our lead. And my understanding is if I crouch and hit the chest boat, that's what should make it attached to the Ghast the way I'm expecting it to. So we're going to try this again. If I sneak and then do that, that didn't do anything. It didn't change it at all. Well, what the heck? Hold on. We're going to figure this out. I will figure this out if it's the last thing. Oh. I was not expecting that to break that fast. Oh gosh, a thunderstorm. That's not good. Where did the boat go? You know, what we really need is the lead. So we'll grab the lead. That's the important piece. The boat is important though. Maybe we just grab, there we go. Okay, Mr. Happy Ghast. Why? Why are you not working with this? Do I need to do the boat first and then you? Is that what this is about? Please come back. I don't have any snowballs to make you want to be my friend. Come back, please. I don't want to take it too far. Oh, he's just flying away from us. Okay, well, I really don't want to let all of our things despawn, so we're going to do, just really quick, I'm going to restock this full of our random blocks that we had waiting in it. Okay, let's try and throw the rest of this stuff in there. Okay. Now you, I need you, if you would please return to me. If only we still had our other lead. Like, that would be the solution to all of our problems, would be if we still had the other lead. But we don't, though. If only we had snowballs. If only we had snow. Okay, okay, okay. Come on. Come back, please. It really doesn't like us. It really doesn't like us. I don't know what we're supposed to do without snowballs. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Be my friend, please. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. So you have to put the lead on the boat first and then on the gas. That makes a lot of sense. And I'm glad we figured that out. Okay, well, I mean, with that done, maybe we just grab up this other stuff. Let's try and get back up on the Ghast, and then we'll fly that over there and unload it, and then we'll go get our villager. So I don't think we've got the space to do that yet. Do we have any wheat left? No. And none of it's really grown because we haven't been over here. So we're gonna worry about that in a little bit. You, my friend, I would like to go back to our cliff. Oh gosh. You know, I should come up with a smart way to park this guy so that we can do this a lot easier. There we go. Okay. We got the Ghast, we got the boat. Let's go back over there, and we'll also sleep while we're over there, because I don't want to deal with it being nighttime for any longer than I have to. Well, what a fun way to spend the first 8 minutes. You know, happy Ghasts are great, but that was a little temperamental. That was a little, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should use some of our time to go get some snowballs from over there so that we actually can guide the happy Ghast around as we need. And at some point, we should also explore more over there. That's kind of the one. Well, that and that are the two directions we haven't really gone. So we'll need to do that here at some point too. Now, I would love to find more spiders, because then we can make more leads, which would be a lot more helpful in keeping our Ghast friend around. But if this is what we have to do for now, it's what we have to do for now. So I will sleep. He's staying put. No, he's not. Okay, well, let's just unload things here, and we will do some organizing of all of it in time. It is not a right now problem. Can you return here, please? These stinking gas, man. What are you doing not burning? Okay, well, apparently he was burning at some point. Excuse me, Mr. Enderman. Oh, thank you. That works. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care if that broke. I got the lead. We're good. We're just gonna drop all of these blocks in here. Did I have a shovel? Apparently I didn't have a shovel. Well, we're gonna need a shovel. That would be very helpful to have. Hello, Mr. Enderman. I would love for you to not pay me any attention. Okay. That is a emptied chest boat. And now we can... Oh, we do have another lead in here. Look at that. Now we can take the Ghast, some fence, and our boat and go and get that villager. Hello, friend. You gotta come here. There's, like, come on. There we go. Oh, gosh. What about me? What about me? Do we even dare? Oh, gosh. Here we go. Unnecessary risks for something so silly, but I've got it. I've got it. So now we got to get over to that village and hopefully do all this before it's nighttime. The problem is, in a game where we're trying to time ourselves and hold ourselves to an hour, we've chosen perhaps the slowest way to get somewhere. I don't even think this is faster than walking. I genuinely think walking or jumping is way faster than this, but it's what we've got. So we're gonna fly our way all the way over there to that village, try and scoop up the one villager, but honestly, maybe we just need to make another boat, and then that way we can just carry around 2 villagers, because only 1, I think, can fit in the chest boat. Maybe 2 can. I think it's only 1, though. At some point, we should also go and check out this island, because it looks so cool. All of the dark oak, but it's just in this one spot. It looks so cool. That, yeah. I'd love to check this out at some point, too, but that's not the mission for today. The mission for today lies that way, approximately 2 minutes of flying by Ghast. Oh, also, you're going to notice a distinct lack of the ambient sounds today because that mod is the only one that, for whatever reason, is not up to 1.21.8 yet. So when that is up, we'll probably have it back on. I do enjoy it, and obviously I can't go an episode without talking about it. So we're just gonna put it back on. It's been fun to have, but for this one, we're not gonna have it because it's not ready yet. Oh, and in case you were wondering, we still have not even passed this yet. You know, while we're out here, it might not be a bad idea to stock up on some sand and things, just so we've got stuff for glass. So we might also do that while we're here instead of just focusing on only getting the villagers. But if we're going to do that, we're probably going to want another bed. Also, yep, we're still hardly past that dark oak forest. These guys are really, really slow. We're so close, but so far away. I can see it right there. You know, if we had some bones with us, it might not be a bad idea to get a dog, but we do not. I don't believe we have any bones with us, so I don't think that's possible, but having a dog might not be a bad idea at all. Now, are the villagers still alive? I see one. At least I think that's one of their heads right there, so I think we're good. Now here's the question. Do we try and land down just directly in the center? I think so. Where is our boat? Okay. So if we just try and plop down directly in the center here, I think it'll be easier to load up the villagers and keep the happy Ghast all set and toward the ground. So maybe just right about here, we can set it down. There we go. Okay, and if I can do just a little bit of managing of this Ghast, we do that, we do that. Now we're set here. So now what we need to do is probably get this off of the Ghast, to be entirely honest. I don't know how to do that. We don't have shears, so I don't think we can do that without shears. I can just pull away. It should snap. Here, hold on. There we go. Okay. So now what we need to do is manage to get villagers in here, but the good thing is we can move the Ghast wherever we want. So let's find the villagers and plop them in. Ooh, and like I was saying, I think we can only have one villager in a chest boat, so we might need to change this to a normal boat, and I'll just hope that that still works. You have a crafting... Oh, you do have a crafting bench. Nice. And beds. Double nice. I'm going to take that. Sweet. Okay. So that is a boat and a bed obtained. There was a smith here at some point. I don't know where they've gone. I heard the baby villagers. Okay, there's one baby villager here. Anybody else still alive? Oh. Okay, there's another baby villager. Where's the adult? There was an adult villager here at some point. Okay, we need to sleep. Well, we need to sleep when it's dark. There we go. I am not letting these villagers perish before our eyes. We spent too much time getting over here. Oh gosh, do we have any food? Oh my goodness, we're so silly. Well, we're gonna need to figure that out because we have no food. Just kidding. This may work for us. You know what? Alright, we're not coming back to this village. We're just gonna take everything that's here. Pumpkin seeds. Okay. So we've got some wheat and some potatoes. And wait, why am I doing this? We need all these seeds. We need all these seeds for our farm over there. So we'll grab all of this. We're also going to take this composter because I don't want to craft one. That works. Okay, well, little friend, I think you might be the first to go. There we go. All right, so that's one. Now how do we get the other one? Maybe if we just... I think we can attach two to the Ghast. Let's try that. Hello, friend. There we go. Can I sit in here with you? No, I can't. Okay. So if we're gonna try something. I don't have any clue if this is going to work at all, but we're gonna try. So if we take this and then we have him come to us, maybe we need to be up here. There we go. Oh, we dropped the lead. Okay, well that didn't work. Ouch. If we try this again. Nope. Okay, hold on. Oh gosh, we need food. I need to stop messing around. We're gonna run out of food, and that's gonna be bad. Okay. Whew. We are smart. We play this game smart. We shall now try this again. There we go. We got our lead and we got the Ghast. So now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to just double strap the Ghast. I think we can put two boats on them at once. So we'll do one boat here. If I can reach. Can't reach. Okay. Haha. Yeah, I've still got you. Still got you. Okay. So now. Oh, we dropped the thing though. Dang it. Fly down. Can I get it? Why am I stuck? There we go. Okay, well they can fly away, I suppose. Wherever you want to go. As long as you don't break the boat, you have to pay attention to the boat, my friend. These silly, silly little creatures. Oh, goodness. Okay. So if we can get ourselves to the highest point on a tree, we can take a big Why are you flying so far away from me? Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. We got him. Are we still good on the other boat? Yes, we are. Okay. So now we got to pop down here without... Ooh. Don't want to put the baby into berries. That would be really unfortunate if we did that. Okay. So if we can do this really fast... There we go. There we go. There we go. Also, I think an extra villager was in there, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Hey, we got 3 villagers. Okay. Sweet. Well, that does kind of defeat the plan, because I was going to get some sand and things, but because we've used both of our leads to get all these guys, I don't think it makes sense to do that. So now we get to make the arduous quest all the way back over there, and it took us about 5 minutes earlier, so this might push us to our 4 minute, what am I saying? 4 minutes and 30 seconds. This might push us to our 4.5 hour mark, but we'll just see. I do have to say, this is significantly easier than trying to move villagers by elytra. Oh, there's the smith. He's right behind. Do you see him? He's right above my head. Oh well. We've got some baby villagers. They'll grow up in time. It's all good. We'll be fine. But this is way better than trying to fly some villagers around with elytra. Well, while we're headed back, we may as well do a flyover of this and just look around at it. I don't think we're gonna find anything special here, but it's super cool. So I wanna at least take a look at it. It's really cool. It's just like, yeah, it's just this little cove. That's so cool. Let's make sure we're high enough up that these aren't gonna get caught by any of the trees. That would be really unfortunate to lose them here. Anything else fun here? No, just some dark oak trees and some mushrooms. Not a bad source of food, but I don't have the means to stop, so we're not going to stop just yet. Does that look like a face to anybody else? Look at that. It's like the nose right there. And then, I don't know. Now that we're closer, it looks less like it kind of still looks like a face, though. Side of that mountain? I don't know. Let me know. I think it looks like a face. So close yet so far. We're somewhere in here. I think, oh, there it is. I was like, it's behind the fog somewhere. Right there. That's where we're headed. Gotta make sure we clear these mountains. I don't think they are, yeah, they've grown up! In the time that we were flying, they're adults now! Well, that's fun. Well, I don't think they hang down low enough that they would get caught here, but this is what I'm worrying about right here, is this ledge. Also, I fully called that it was going to take until the 4-hour, 30-minute mark to get home, and now look at us. 4 hours, 30 minutes, 30 seconds into this 24 hours, which is actually impressive. It means that we've actually put a dent in this now, which is good. I did not think we'd make it this far, to be entirely honest. So I'm thinking we just come down right here over this ledge, and then from there we will figure out the placement of the villagers for the time being. I don't know what I want to do with them just yet. I think a villager breeder is probably the smartest idea, though, because then not only do we get, you know, more villagers, but we also can get food from that. And I think that would be a very smart choice. But we do need to be careful here because there are a ton of mobs. Zombie right there already, just waiting for us. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get our boat stuck. That is the actual real goal here, is getting our boat stuck on something so that I can break these leads. I don't know if that's gonna be possible though. So maybe we drop ourselves down to the safest point, which I think is here. And we'll try and, I don't know, I don't have shears. Do we have shears anywhere? Oh, we can make shears. We'll make shears. And we'll get the leads off. But first, let's take a nap. I'm very glad that we are back home. My goodness, that was a long journey. No, don't. Okay, here's the issue. They're going to fly really far away or really high up. Yeah, that's right. You come back down here. I can't cut them off when you're that high up. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. You be free. Go fly. Have fun. Be free. You three, we've got to figure something out for. And I think maybe we just start with building you a little... Oh my gosh, that was close. There's a zombie right there. We start with building just a little enclosure where we will let you guys trade food with each other. I think that is the smartest choice. Actually, I think with 3 villagers, we can make a full automated food for... Hold on, we're going to try that. Also, I'm going to try and make this from memory because honestly, I've seen a video like once on how to do it, and I've never actually tried it, and I obviously don't have the time to pull up a tutorial while we're doing this, so I think we're just going to build it right here. Or we could use... No, we're going to keep that farm open and ready for us should we need it. So we're going to take this area and cut it down, and then I'm going to try and put together this automated food gathering area. My understanding is what we would need to do is we just put the 2 farmers in separate areas, and I'm thinking maybe we can do like carrots on one side, or maybe we'll do honestly, maybe we'll do potatoes on one side, because I don't think... I mean, making a golden carrot farm would be pretty awesome, but I don't know if we're going to have the means to do that in this... I mean, we got a lot of time. I don't know. Oh my gosh, 2 of them. We're going to back up. And a skeleton. Oh gosh. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's all right. We can fill in this space. Anyway, as I was saying, I think potatoes are going to be a better option for us for the time being. We can get to doing, you know, a carrot farm and get gold and maybe even try and do a gold farm in time when we've got the resources. But until we have the resources, I think we really need to prioritize the obtaining of potatoes and wheat and the easier foods to actually do something with. So once we have this area cleared out, what we need to do is make 2 separate sections for the villagers, like I was saying, and then we'll have a section in the middle that will house the 3rd villager, and that's who these 2 farmers are going to try and give things to. But in between the farmers and that villager, I think it's hopper minecarts, or maybe it's hoppers. I think it's hopper minecarts, because I think they can see through hopper minecarts. We're going to put hopper minecarts on either side that when they go and throw the food, they get funneled down into a chest, and that's how we ourselves get the food. So that is the plan, but what we need now is both water and a hoe, and also we need our glowstone. So there's the glowstone, the hoe, and there's our bucket. Okay, let's go get some water, and we'll get started on this. And honestly, it's probably a good idea to just get an infinite water source set up there, but we only have the 1 bucket for now, and I don't want to waste our 1 iron ingot on making, you know, another one, because it wouldn't work. So we're just going to go grab some water, run it up, and then grab some water again, and run that back up. And just think about how much slower this would have been if we'd taken the happy Ghast. So I'm glad that we're back, because we are once again running low on food. So we might need to run over to the other side and maybe take out a few of those cows to help us out going forward. So we'll do that, drop that there, and honestly, instead of running all the way down, I don't know why I didn't think of just snagging these 2, but whatever, we thought about it now. We'll grab this, we'll go run it over there, and then bring another bucket back with that water so that hopefully we don't lose any of our stuff from there. Beautiful, there is our infinite water source. And before this all dries up, we'll get that water down. Perfect. Okay. What do we have for food? We've got some, let's go cook up just a couple of these potatoes. That way we can eat at least something and not starve to death. Do we have anything in here? We have some more bread. Fantastic. And some more potatoes. We'll cook up those. Okay. With some food consumed and some food cooking, I'm going to try and get this done. We are going to need a lot more iron, obviously, for both the mine carts and the hopper, well, both the hopper mine carts, the hoppers, and everything else. But I think for now, we just try and make the area what we need it to be. And as long as we've got 2 9x9 spaces that can be separated by 1 row, I think we're going to be okay. Actually, I guess technically they're going to have to be 10x10, aren't they? Or 11x11, actually, because we have to build around them. So let's see. So right here, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we want that there. Because then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the center of the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we only have to do that much. Okay, let's go grab that water. And we will start on that, and then I think we're gonna have to cut into this side just a little bit more. So we get that in place. We're just gonna turn this into what it needs to be, so we know exactly how large it is. Could I make this smaller? Probably, but we have to fill up their inventories first, so I think it's smarter to make it as big as we can, to then have it work. So from here, what we're gonna need to do, there's gonna be this space here, and they're going to try and throw things here. And so there needs to be this here. So you're going to go all the way up to here. And then we're going to go all the way down. So what is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the center right here. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can use what's already here as the walls. So I mean, I'm not too worried about making it look beautiful if we, can save some blocks and save some time. So we'll just cut our way through this and replace what we need to with dirt, but I think the good thing is a lot of this is dirt. I think we only have to really do this corner. There we go. Oh, and that was perfect. That is when our pickaxe broke, or our shovel broke. So now we just do this and we can fill in the rest of the space with dirt. And luckily we have pickaxes to take out these last few blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. let's go grab our final thing of water that we'll need for this. And then, I suppose we get it lit up, get it built around, and then get the villagers into place. We're definitely going to need another hoe. This one's going to break in any second. There it is. Okay, let's go make another one really quick. Not going to waste any of our iron on it. Oh, you know what? I will. We've got the iron. We may as well use it. Okay. So that is those portions done. And then we will build these all up 2 layers. And honestly, it's probably faster if I just do it this way. I think it's only the one block there. I don't know. We're going to find out really quick if this does or doesn't work. So we'll do that on that side. And as long as zombies can't get into here, we're going to be okay. So I think we just need to... We'll clear out the areas around that make it exactly the right height for scary mobs to get in. But then I think we won't need to do any extra protection as long as we can do just that. So like right here, you know, we'll cut out this, which is obviously different than what I said earlier. Or maybe we'll just build up on top. Okay, it's nighttime. Hold on. Maybe we'll just build up on top of that in the future. That would be a way for that to work. The only thing is we need to make sure the plants will grow, but I think as long as they've got the light they need, they'll grow without any issue. Speaking of that, let's also make some slabs. And then we have one composter. We're going to need another one, though, for this. And then we're going to need a fletching table or some other table that we don't really... Oh, we have enough flint for a fletching table. We're going to do a fletching table. And that's what's going to be tagged to the random villager that's just there. Okay, so if we pop over here, finish this up, try and make sure we don't get attacked by any mobs that we don't want to deal with. We'll also pull that down so nothing can pop up here. Pull that down so hopefully nothing can pop up there. That should work. Okay. And now we can run in here. Do that. We'll do the composters as their job. And then we'll light them up on top. I feel like that should work. I don't know why that wouldn't work unless the composter has to be open on top. I don't know. We're going to try that and see if that works. So then what we need to do now is free 2 of them. And they shouldn't go for these because those aren't jobs. So if we free these 2, hopefully I didn't look at that Enderman. I did not. We're good. Oh, also Enderman griefing's back, which is unfortunate. If we free them, maybe they will go try and become employed. I think they should. And if we can get them to employ themselves, then I can just trap them and I don't have to worry too hard about getting them. Yes. Yep. Okay. You're trapped for now. And you're trapped. Beautiful. Okay. So now what we need to do is block that. I'm just going to block this off so they don't try and get involved when I'm getting the other things in place. But this is where I think we need to put the hopper minecarts. And then here is going to be a hopper and a hopper and a hopper. And those all run into a chest, which goes right here. Maybe the chest can just go right. I don't think we even need to do that. We're going to try that. We're going to see if that works. I think it should. As long as we've got, like, that for the villager, so they can't get out. And that. And then that. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So what we need to do now, aside from protecting, just because I'm going to have to leave this guy, I want to make sure that this one especially does not get attacked by anything while we are gone, because I think anything could probably jump up in there. We'll make sure these sides are protected. They look protected. I don't think there's any way that any mob can get up here, but let's just double check this tree. If I was a mob and I was just walking, I could. Okay. This tree is going to go. We're going to get rid of this tree. And then we're going to go grab all the iron that we can find. And hopefully not take far too much time getting the iron. There's a bunch right there that we can grab. Oh my gosh, there's so many Endermen. I got to keep my eyes down. Okay, So we're just going to grab this stuff that's directly under or above us. And the stuff that's right next to it. Any other? Oh, there is just a little bit more. Okay. Wow, they're everywhere over here. Okay, we just need to be careful about the Enderman. Okay, that is it for the iron that is immediately available right there. I think there's some on the side. But that should get us enough, I think, for one of the hopper minecart. No, probably not, because we're going to need 5 for a minecart and 6 for a hot. Oh, goodness. We're going to need a lot of iron. Okay, well, you can at least start getting cooked up over here. My 8 iron. We have food now, which is good. I'm going to keep some of the dirt, but I don't need all of the dirt. And let's go plant some of these seeds actually in here with one of the villagers is probably the best choice. I think I could probably give them the seeds and they'll plant them, but I'm not actually sure on that. So I'm just doing it myself. You can have that many and you will have this many and you can decide what to do with your farm. I'm sorry I gave the other guy so much more. Okay. Is there more to find right here? I don't see more to find. I'm sorry. I've got to look around so strangely so that I don't stare any Enderman in the eyes, but let's, I guess, now go jump around and find some more iron. We're going to need so much. Any that we can see available here. We know there's some up there. Yep. Okay. We're going to head there. Which I still think feels dangerous, but oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. It's definitely dangerous. It's definitely still dangerous, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it a lot more carefully than I just did that. Wowzers. That could have been so bad. Ow. You can't tell I'm getting more and more comfortable in hardcore, but that's coming at the cost of me not caring about damage occurring to myself, and that's not good. We still need to be caring about... Ooh, there's more right there. We still need to be caring about the damage that we take because we can only take so much before it's detrimental to ourselves. Okay. We'll mine this stuff up and then we'll go get the other stuff from the wall. Perfect. I think from here we just kind of get to work our way up. Yeah, we just need to work our way up. And then we can really do whatever we want from the top. We only have 10 minutes left for today's hour, so I don't think we're going to get all of this farm finished, but I think we've done enough to say we've got a good start on it, I'd say. If only we still had our shovel. I should have maybe thought about making another one. Okay, so we need to get all the way up there. And I don't just want to pillar up there, because then we got to figure out the way down, which obviously the way down could just be jumping into the water, but I'd rather have a declared way, just in case. Okay. We're gonna do this. Just like this, here along the edge. And hopefully there's not a zombie right next to us. They're definitely close to us. I don't know where, though. They're burning somewhere. Okay, well, let's just grab this iron and pretend like we don't hear the zombies. Oh, that's a bunch of iron. That's great. Okay, there's a good amount of iron. I think the next portion was just right up here. I don't think we'll have to go too far for the next bit. Yes, it's right here. Okay. Oh, there goes our iron pickaxe. More iron needed. Okay, here we go. Be careful. Be careful, be careful. And we'll also grab this iron. If I stand up, can I reach it? Yes, okay. And we'll grab the coal, because coal is always needed. So that puts us at 17 iron, which is definitely enough for one of each. We only need, oh gosh, so we need 6 hoppers total. And 4 minecarts total. So a big old number of things and a whole lot of iron. But I think as long as we can just keep on with what we're doing right now, we should find a fair amount unless we are confronted by a skeleton. And that is not on my bucket list for today. So we're going to go up to the very tip top of this and see if there's any iron up here. There's not. There's coal, though. Coal is not a bad addition. Any iron on the side of this cliff? He asks tentatively. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, we know where the skeletons are. And we know where the creeper is with that skeleton, so I'm just going to grab this coal. And then we'll work our way back over to the other side. And I think we might have to do some good old-fashioned mining in the next hour to find some more iron. But if we can get all the iron that we need, then we can put that farm together. And then, in time, obviously the villagers are going to have to, you know, mine up the food and figure out all of that for themselves before they can actually share any. But if they can do that, we will be really, really set for having a lot of food for us, which will be great. Look at all those armadillos. Okay, we've definitely been down there before, I think. But let's sleep as the night falls. Let's make sure there's no creepers around us. Come on. You may not sleep. There are monsters nearby. Where? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's where, yeah, we're just gonna do a nice little walk on down here and pretend that everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. That creeper didn't see us. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Wow. The beating of my heart is far too much. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that the creeper didn't see us, because that would have been it. I was literally pressing shift to get out of bed, and it wasn't working. So, that would have probably been the end right there. Oh, it was almost the end here the other day, though. Okay, let's get ourselves back up to the base. Let's get the iron cooking. We'll compare the iron that we already have and see if that will get us anything. I don't think it will, but we can at least take a look. I thought that was a bigger hole there. We're good. And then figure out what we're going to do next. So there's some iron, which I think is only good enough. Yep, that's only going to be good enough for one hopper, but one hopper is better than 0 hoppers. So let's go ahead and get the first one put together. There is our first hopper. Now we got a bunch more to go. Actually, we can make a second one. We're going to need more wood, though. Okay, we got 2 hoppers done, which is fantastic. We've got 5 minutes left in today's episode. Our villagers are working over there. This one's waiting patiently for a job. So maybe we just do a little waltz around the outside to take a look and see if we can't find any other iron. Just here on this side. I don't think we did the last time, but hold on. What? Well, that would have been a whole lot more convenient to go to earlier. Oh my goodness. I turned up my render distance while we were flying because I was like, oh, maybe we can spot some things while we're going. I should have done that over here. Look at, there's a village right over there. Oh well, okay. Well, we're going to continue the search for the iron, but at least we know there's a village much closer in the event that we should need more villagers. Well, when we inevitably need more villagers, I should probably say. There's a lot of cows over here, though, which is nice. And some bees, so we can get some honey. That would be real good. Okay, anything else over here? Aside from the very, very large village? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, I suppose we've got 4 minutes left. We may as well go to this village and see if there's anything that we can take out of the chests. Because they might, I mean, for all we know, they could have some iron over there. So we'll go take a look over there and then head back to our place to start the next hour, I would assume. Or maybe we'll check out this mountain here. I don't know. There's a bunch of things that we could do. I really hope some slime eventually spawns in this swamp too. That would be nice. Have some slimes around. That'll help with farms and all other sorts of things. Do we have any iron over here? This feels like the type of place to have iron. Nope, but we do have an emerald. I'll take that. That's fine. We can take the emerald. Ba-ba-bum. Boom. Beautiful. Okay, hold on. I see a spooky, scary, dark cave. Is this the smartest choice? No. But it's the best choice to try and find iron, right? Probably. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I keep thinking it's gonna end. There we go. Okay, there's an end. Well, I may as well light up this side too. Just because this will be a big old spawning platform at some point. And I would rather it not be while we are nearby it. Okay, well, no iron in here, which is fine. At least we have it illuminated. That's a nice beach over there. And no iron that I can see up here. So we will head on over to that village here with our final minute in today's hour. Ouch. You know what? The nice thing about this village is it's definitely going to have more food for us. So we can snag a lot more food. Maybe it'll have carrots too, which will be really nice. Because even though I said that we don't want to do golden carrot farm or anything too early, we could still have carrots. You know, they're a very abundant food. Oh, and look at all the hay. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much food finally. Hello, villagers. Hello, cows. It's so nice to see you all here. I'm here to take probably everything that you have, but I will do it politely. Oh, wow. Very nice. We're also going to take that. Thanks for the bell. What else do we have? Liner. Oh, a cleric. Oh, wait, hold on. We don't have to go to the nether. Oh, that's a big win. Okay, well, this is the end of this hour, but thank you so much for watching, as always. If you're new or find yourself coming back, consider subscribing. We would love to have you here, but I'm going to enjoy the peace of this village, and I will see you in the next hour.